What's up, guys? So audio isn't as good as the other ones because I kind of forgot my mic. But so I was kind of listening to a song, and the song was pretty much just talking about, sometimes you gotta be your own hero, right? Because and there's a part in the song where he pretty much says, show me my opponent, and then you gotta look at the man in the mirror, right? The man in the mirror, the person in the mirror has got to be your opponent. The man in the mirror is going to be the one that's your opponent. You are your biggest competitor. You are your biggest enemy. You are your biggest opponent, right? Because we critique ourselves in a way that is it's on a whole other level compared to like maybe the way someone else may go ahead and try to critique us, right? It's really our own critique that is our biggest enemy. Our own critique that really just kind of puts things into perspective and really just makes us really think about what we're doing, right? So, with that being said, have you recognized that you are your biggest opponent? And if you have, how are you able to overcome the man in the mirror? How are you able to overcome the woman in the mirror? How are you able to overcome the person that you look at in the mirror, right? Because that's the thing that's very important, is how are you going to overcome that? How are you going to overcome yourself? How are you going to be able to do better? How are you going to be able to become someone better? I hope that you recognize that and that you're able to really see that. That's the important part, is being able to see that you are your biggest opponent, that you are everything and more, to be honest, right? You could overcome it. It's a mental game, right? You got to be able to overcome that part of you, that dark side of you, right? That side of you that that puts you down, right? But then there is a part of you that can motivate you through that as well. Don't always think that it's just a negative, right? Sometimes it is negative, and sometimes you could use that negative aura, that negative energy, that negative attitude to fuel your gain, right? To fuel you in your success and fuel you in your process, in your progress, right? So, hopefully y'all could recognize that. Hopefully y'all could recognize the person in the mirror is your biggest opponent. And hopefully you let that fuel something inside of you that just overcomes and accomplishes more than you ever thought.